Now, you have to negotiate a series of bends by controlling the brakes. You must brake when the trajectory is red, because it means that you are riding too fast. Very good. You are in control of your bike. Remember to manage your braking. It will avoid you having to pick up the pace too often and thus consume too much energy. Or sprint. This allows you to drop your opponents, to break away, or to sprint to victory in case of a bunched finish. Excellent. Remember that you can only attack if you have some red energy, and that you don't necessarily need to attack all out to drop your opponents. In this series of exercises, we shall cover one of cycling's essentials, energy. To begin, try to reach the top of this climb before the allotted time runs out. Watch out, you have very little energy. You have just blown up. That's what happens when you have no more energy. With the little that you had, it was inevitable. Blowing up must be avoided at all costs during a race, because major effort is impossible and you will lose a lot of time. It is worth knowing that drag increases with speed. Drag is represented by the red zone. The bigger it is, the more you are slowed. You can reduce this drag by using the slipstream of the riders around you. The windsock tells you where they must be in order for you to use their slipstream. Good. You know how to protect yourself. You can also check to see if you are well protected by looking at the airstreams at your elbows. If you can see them, drag is high. Remember that to win, you cannot stay permanently in a slipstream. You must expose yourself when necessary. We shall now see how to use your 2 feet. The blue energy gel raises the energy gauge, while the red gel raises the attack gauge. Great! On each stage, there is a feed zone that allows you to pick up 2 new feeds with which to finish the stage. You therefore have 2 feeds to be consumed before the feed zone, and 2 others to be consumed after the feed zone. Consume them at the right moment. For the last exercise, let's look at the aerodynamic position. This position is useful on descents, because it allows you to recover energy without losing speed. Aerodynamic Position is especially effective on downhill slopes of over 6% because they allow you to freewheel at quite high speed without losing time. This technique will be very useful to you when riding down from mountain passes. During this series of exercises, we shall look at new means of control. Let's begin with effort control, which will allow you to maintain a constant level of effort. Very good. When it is activated, you can adjust the level of effort up or down. Be careful though. When you manage your effort in this way, you cannot attack. To cancel effort control, you just need to brake, accelerate, or attack. For this exercise, you will have to follow the team member in front of you by settling in behind him. You will no longer need to control your direction or your effort. Okay. Following a rider lets you stay close to him and follow his trajectory. Be careful to properly monitor your energy, because if the rider that you are following is going too fast, he can cause you to blow up. To finish, you have some bike throw exercises. It is a technique that you can use 100 meters before an intermediate sprint or the finishing line. Within these zones, this action can gain you a few centimeters that will put you in front of an opponent. Excellent. This action must be executed with perfect timing in order to be effective. If you throw the bike too soon, you will lose a lot of speed before reaching the line and risk losing the race. This training exercise is over. In this series of exercises, we shall explore the possibilities offered by TeamCom. The first thing to know is that it allows you to give collective instructions to change the behavior of all team members present in the same group. Okay, we'll relay flat out. Good. Among the collective instructions, there is sometimes one that is marked with an asterisk. This is the instructions that I suggest to you at this moment in the race. You are free to follow this suggestion or not. We have just seen how to use collective instructions to change the behavior of your team members. But TeamCom can also allow you to give instructions to one rider in particular. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay. You can also select several team members at the same time and give them the same instruction. Don't forget to consult the manual to get a description of each instruction.